Josh, thanks for taking the time to speak to us. You've had about 25 minutes, half an hour with the team to sort of process what's happened in the ring here at Wembley. What would be some of your emotions if you were to let us into your mind right now?
Frustrated. A lot of questioning. I need to go away and do a lot of questioning and speaking to my team and my family about what I want to do now for the future. Do I end the journey here, or do I, come away and carry on? But if I do, then I'd need to be out sooner. I feel that the ring rust, I'm sure I'm right there. Listen, taking nothing away from Anto, but I fight. That was a shocking fight from me. Like, slow pace, everything we worked on. Credit to my dad again. Game plan down to a T. We knew what he was going to do with the shots he was going to throw, and he did exactly that. But I didn't react to the game plan. I didn't do what I'd been asked to and what I'd been working on for the last 12 weeks. And it were frustrating. And after 6 rounds, like, this is on my head started dipping. And I started saying I'm getting frustrated in corner. And like, I shouldn't have been, but yeah, it's just going to be one of them now where I come away, I have a chat with like I say, my dad, my team, and then we'll go from there.
How did Anto compare to what you had, like you say, prepared for in this training camp? Because you said all throughout the build-up that you felt fantastic.
Yeah, I did. Like, physically, yeah, it got to 12th round, like, fucking hell, I didn't even feel like I was blowing. I feel like I could have done more, but I wasn't thinking about what I was doing enough. I've been sparring with a lot of big guys, a lot of welterweight plus, and it paid dividends, because when he come in, I was thinking, I'm expecting a big monster puncher here, and then when he got in the ring, I thought, he's not that big. And then when he started throwing the shots, like, I was on the end of his punches as well, and that's where the most power is. But shouts and screams went up, but I've never hurt. He did catch me with a decent body shot, but I was never hurt, So I caught a lot of him on the gloves, but I didn't feel out of my depth. I don't know how it looked to you guys, but I didn't feel out of my depth.
117, 111 twice, and 118, 110, I think it was. Do you think that told the story of the fight?
Sometimes you lose track of scoring, and I'm my worst critic. I've come away from fights when I've won 120, 108, and I thought, it might have been a bit closer, but outside looking in, I know views a bit different, but I thought it was tight up into round 7 or 8, and then maybe 9 and 10, I slacked, and then I felt like I went forward a little bit more in 11 and 12, but there's some close rounds, so I don't know, I'd have to watch it back. What about yourself? How did you see it?
I thought you started the first 2 rounds. I was looking over at the team, and I thought the first couple of rounds you started brightly and you looked sharp. But I mean, look, like you say, it's difficult to maybe score from ringside when you're maybe a little bit emotionally invested as well. The Matchroom corner of Wembley were roaring you on tonight.
Yeah, no, and that's the frustration as well, because I'm landing body shots and I can hear him wincing. So like, follow it up, but it's like, I don't know, mate, it's just fucking ring rust maybe, I don't know. It's like 2 fights in 24 months at this level. I know the fights slow down when you get to a big level because you're aligning shows and stuff like that, but it's not good, and I feel it's really caught with me tonight.
When you look at the 4 setbacks you've had in your career now, from Fernando Lopez, Mauricio Lara, Leigh Wood, and now Anthony Cacace, how does this one compare? And you never like losing, you're a warrior, but how does this one compare to the other 3?
I mean, if you put me in order, I'd probably say Lopez probably top, because I went in there as champion and I just let it slip. I let it slip because I felt sorry for myself with my jaw, and I turned it round and I thought I did enough. And then probably Leigh, because of how much I was cruising. I'm not going to take nothing away from Anto, because it's a gentleman and stuff like that, but if equal my own doing tonight, like I say, Anto fucking did what he had to do, but I said to him after the final bell, I said, I thought you was going to fucking hurt me, and he said I didn't feel like I'd hurt me, and I felt I could feel that, but I didn't do enough to capitalise on it, and that's when it's like, what the hell, Josh, what's left here, you know? So, like I say, is it down to not being active, or is it time to just fucking walk away and sit on? I don't know. I need to. I'm not sulking. I just need to have a good chat with the team and see what we go from here.
You did appear to. I mean, it was quite emotional in the dressing room as well after the fight when we followed you back in, and you appeared to stay in the ring. It was a shame you didn't get a chance to speak in the ring to the crowd, but you appeared to do a little bit of a lap and just take your time in the ring. Could that be the last time we see Josh Warrington in a professional boxing ring?
And when your first initial thoughts, like, you know, it's not there, is it? It's not there. So like, I don't know if you see me, I put my gloves down. It's like opportunity like this to, I won't say I'm pissed at wind, but because I'm taking away, I'm taking away from Anto, but I'd say I noticed at one point when we were in the clinch that His Excellency were looking down at his phone. Yeah, this is a terrible fight, but yeah, it's just you know that some opportunities are going to go in the wind. So yeah, I just wanted to just take it all in, and I say if they do come back, it might be Leeds, it might be away from home. Let's just discuss and see.
It would only ever be up to you, you know, and your family, your team, and you know, people are always going to have opinions, but you know, you're your own man. You're not going to listen to them. It's going to be a very personal decision up to you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Outside of the sport, it's, you know, I could come back and have two blinding performances and then I'm red hot again, and then people will call for a rematch. But yeah, it's just on track record. It doesn't look great, does it? Because ultimately, the 3 losses on bounce, and you know, you've seen the fights. You've seen the Lopez fight, close. I thought I should have won it. Leigh Wood fight, breezing, but I got stopped. And this one, you know, I've lost again. And on scorecards, it looks quite wide. So yeah, it's just it does look great, good on track record, but it's boxing.
But in terms of what you have achieved in this game, English, British, Commonwealth, European, 2-time world champion. When you first turned pro, if you could sit at any point in your career and reel those off, I'm sure you'd be pretty happy with that.
Oh mate, I would have bitten anybody's hand off for that. You know, I never thought I'd get to the world level. I just wanted a British title, that's it. And now, you know, I can look at things that I've done. First world champion of Leeds. You know, I've been associated with Leeds United. I've boxed at Wembley Stadium as well. I've made so many Leeds people boxing fans. I've made so many great nights for people. Lads have found the missuses. They've discovered love at my fights, and you know, kids have been conceived. But yeah, it's, you know, I've done some great things in sport, and financially I've done some good things for my own family. But yeah, I'm happy. But I've never really looked back and thought, you know, what I have done. Maybe it's one of them times I do now.
And just a final one, Josh, I know you didn't have as many in here at Wembley as you probably would have liked, but you still heard them tonight. But for all those who are watching in Leeds back home, what do you want to say to them?
Just from the leisure centres to the first start that Wednesday night, Matchroom, one with the arena, Leeds Arena. So every time you guys have come and packed it out, and Ellen Road, Wembley Stadium, honestly, I'm forever indebted. And I hope I've put Leeds on the map. And if you're out for Leeds and you support me, I know there's some of you out there, because I do get the messages from tops of Scotland, from bottom of England, you know, over in Wales and Ireland. I appreciate the support. It means a lot. And I know that, you know, sometimes I do get a lot of stick on social media, but I like to think that I brought some entertainment. You know, whether you like me or not, don't like me, you know, I brought some entertainment to the sport, and the last 15 years it's been some ride.
Whatever you do next, Josh, you're a top man.
Thank you.
And you should always be very proud of yourself, as you are, and we're all very proud of you as well. So results aside, commiserations tonight, but we look forward to seeing what is next for the Leeds Warrior.
Cheers, Jamie. Thank you.